Hey Scorpio, I hope you all are doing well. This is going to be a general triggered reading. So this is a series that I'm starting. It's basically, it's not based on a timeline. Pretty much whatever comes out in this reading is going to be triggered by another event happening. So we're going to see what comes out here for you. Scorpio, this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. What do we have here for Scorpio? Okay, so the Tower's on the bottom of the deck. Okay, this can sometimes show up for chaos, something abrupt, something sudden happening. Some of you, that's confirmation for you, because some of you, that Tower has already taken place, and this is something that's going to return from that, okay? You have the Moon showing up right here as your first card out. This can be secrets. It can also be your intuition, Scorpio. I feel like whatever's about to happen, you're going to feel it before it hits. The Moon can't, it governs your emotion, your intuition, hidden things. It's like something starts to feel a little off, or it starts to feel like a shift is getting ready to happen. And that's not in your head. When you're feeling that, it's not in your head. You got the Wheel of Fortune right here, literally a card of a shift. Now, this can also be a return. This is fixed energy, by the way, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo. But yeah, when it comes to the Wheel of Fortune, I do think there could be a return or something coming back up from whatever this Tower was. Page of Swords is present here. So I feel like you're going to be feeling that something is about to shift, right? You get this Page of Swords energy. This is curious, observant. You could even feel like somebody's watching you here, Scorpio, and maybe you're like, well, I don't want to feel crazy. I don't, maybe they're not watching me. Maybe they're just minding their business. I think there's something to that feeling, Scorpio, but we'll see. We'll see what else comes out here for you. Ooh. Strength is on the bottom of the deck. I feel like you're gaining some clarity in a situation here. Some of you, this could be about someone you've worked with, but you do have the Five of Pentacles underneath the Moon. I think somebody's kind of, I don't want to say they're breaking down, but I do think somebody could be kind of spiraling here, Scorpio, and you feel that a secret's about to come out. This is showing up right underneath that Moon. You feel that they're about to tell you something big. You're like, no way they're upset over just that. There's no way. So I feel like you're about to get the missing piece of the puzzle here from a person. It could be from a Taurus or a Libra, but yeah, I really feel like this is one of those readings here that isn't going to make sense until you feel like a secret is about to come out. You have the Empress showing up here, Taurus and Libra energy. This is a card of growth, fertility, abundance, and I really feel like that is the chapter that you're headed into. It's showing up right underneath the Wheel of Fortune. You're closing out one world into another. Some of you, there could be a pregnancy here. There could be growth between you and another person, and that's kind of what's triggering this to happen. That's kind of what's triggering this expression of deep emotion. It feels like a little bit of desperation in there with that Five of Pentacles. Underneath the Page of Swords, you have the Page of Cups. So I feel like somebody's finally swinging this sword. They're going from this cold energy, this detached energy, this observant, like hang back in the dark and watch type of vibe, to Page of Cups. Pages are messengers, for those of you who don't know. And when it comes to the cups, they are, they represent emotion. And so I feel like this is a message that could get emotional here, Scorpio. So yeah, and again, I feel like you're going to feel it before it happens, but I definitely see you gaining some clarity that makes you stronger in a situation, and it makes you feel more confident in a decision that you've already made. So let's figure out what else we've got going on here for Scorpio. What is that? Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups. I wonder if for some of you, Scorpio people, if this secret might be centered around you finally coming out with a commitment, right? Say, for example, if you've been committed to a person for a while, but you've not really had it, been making this public, right? Maybe this is something that you're finally doing, and you can feel the tension coming off of someone, whether you're around them or not. You can feel that they know. It's such an eerie feeling, but I feel like that's exactly what's going on here. You're coming out with something, and you can feel a person's reaction to it, even if you can't see it. So that is very odd, but that's the energy that I get here. And I feel like it's triggering them to reveal something to you. What are they revealing? Ooh. Man. Okay. Let me get one more out here just to make sure that's what this is saying. Okay. Yeah. Wow, Scorpio. Okay. 10 of Swords is on the bottom of the deck, right? 10 of Swords, betrayal, end of everything as you know it. It can represent a really heavy energy. And this isn't something I'm predicting for you here, Scorpio. I feel like when you come out with like a happy connection or a happy new chapter in your life, there's somebody coming towards you that kind of breaks down and reveals to you like a hard situation that they've been going through. And this is Saturn in Libra. It's relationship obstacles. I really wouldn't doubt it if this person is in a commitment right now and they reveal something to you that's not going well. It's like this is actually falling apart and I need your advice about it. No, that's not your problem. Not your problem, right? Ace of Cups is showing up right here. I feel like you've already cleansed yourself of this energy, and if they're not happy, then that's something that they're going to have to deal with, right? You can't fix that. You can't be their escape boat, right? That's kind of the energy that I feel they're wanting you, like that's the role they're wanting you to play, Scorpio. So that's really rubbing me wrong. This person could even be like on socials, like, oh, we're so happy, blah, 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 da, 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 da. But once you have that happy energy, genuinely, they reveal that this is not what they've been making it out to be. So this is a very, very specific one, Scorpio. So I definitely wouldn't take this as your message until you feel like there's a secret brewing, until you feel like there's something underneath the surface that's not being said, until you share something that you've been kind of keeping to yourself in order to protect it. Once you share that and you know that somebody has that information and you feel that tension, that's when this reading activates. That's when that's the trigger, okay? So that's the energy that I'm seeing. Let me know what you guys think of the Triggered series. I haven't quite gotten the words right for how I'm explaining it, but it makes sense in my head, okay? It makes sense in my head. I do apologize if it sounds wacky, but you guys are more than welcome to watch out for your other signs. Again, I am reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements, all right? Scorpio, I also have my email down below. For anybody who's interested in personals, you can reach out. You know, it really depends. Whether I have them open or not really depends on, you know, they're open right now, but there's no guarantee they'll be open, you know, when I'm being emailed. So in order to not overwhelm myself, I've just listed my email down there. You can ask me if they're open. I'll give you the details, okay? Scorpio, what else? I also have a Patreon page, okay? It's got tons of exclusive content over there. I do 4 all signs readings per week. You also get 1 personal question per month. And then there is a general oracle pull per month as well. So the details for that are down below. There's a link down below that will take you right to my Patreon page if you're interested, of course, Scorpio. But if this is where we part, thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate you, and hopefully I will see you next time. Y'all take care. Bye.